Emeline.
and Jakoube for DCS 2024. And it was our Thursday class.
Thursday.
And we worked a little bit on upper body isolations and movement.
We did hats.
Can you show them the little
Sequence exercise.
Yeah, so they can do
What we
it
did
home
was
after.
forward, middle, back, middle, forward, back, forward, middle, side, middle, circle around, twice head, twice chest, twice the hips, and then you can choose an isolation of different part of your choice, for instance.
Then we worked about wave in general and learning, like teaching the body to wave in different space.
We had the
Try to
chest,
imagine waltz,
hips, chest, hips, always following each other. We had also hips,
Reverse.
chest, hips, chest.
and side to side
We had a
with the
side
little
of-
prayer and the hand guiding it. When you want to try isolations, always think about the two sides of the coin with expansion and contraction. So for instance, with chest, if I want to go forward, I think about my chest wanting to expand and create more space, where I think about my back actually contracting and getting smaller. So then you can feel it from different sides of the body and become bigger and more precise.
We also talked about usage of the floor, that the friction that you have on the floor might be sending your isolation in the space.
Pushing from the floor to the part of the body that you want to move and let it digest all the way through.
We also add steps into it, so every single step could have been a magic button. The
For
usage
a
of the
wave,
floor.
for instance, in doing here, I'm going to do reverse. Then we started to do 2 beats one way. So start, finish, finish,
A bit slower
start,
now.
finish, start,
4
and on 4
counts.
counts. And start,
1,
you
2, 3,
finish, and a you. Bam,
Same with
ram,
triple steps.
bam.
We had a triple on each beat, triple on each beat, triple on each beat. We had 2 beats also for a
So
triple
one
step.
wave, one
begin,
triple.
Finish, begin, and finish. We have 4 beats as well for the triple. We have slowly begin,
And it's
slowly
finish down.
It teaches you a little bit how to segment certain movements and
So if
have a
we
control.
do it, for instance, on the sugar push, on each beat it goes boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. On 2 beat it goes zoom, I finish, zoom, bam, zoom. On 4, so or you
Nothing
can
in the
keep it
beginning.
neutral and start here,
2,
or you can even start here, for instance, zoom, bam, bam, and neutral.
We had the same in passes.
In passes, so depending on the direction where you go, it can feel easier to start a motion that goes in the same direction. If you try to do it contra, it's not impossible at all, but it's gonna feel very awkward because it needs dissociation with what you do up and down.
That's great if you're already at a place where you feel comfortable with the isolations and placing them on the rhythmicality to expand a little bit your possibilities, go against the natural organic motion. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm going to try the wave now differently from different place.
Yeah, and again, the volume you decide. It can be something that include almost the full body. It can be something that is very small. For instance, I can just think about my chin and my chest and just have it isolated here. Then we accelerate it with having more sharp movement. So for instance, if we take shoulder side to side and having one shoulder movement with each step, when we start to play with intermediate count, you need one action with your upper body in the silence, then I step. So one action and I step. Zoom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Train the same with the triple step under, so the body gets used to different rhythm, and then it's similar with the basic. So if we do, for instance, just on each beat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Oh, I'm not, and 5 and 6 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. We here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And then combining it depending on what you hear in the music. Sometimes when you are on the rhythmical layers, so the percussions, you're gonna more access those accelerated rhythm more sharp. If you tend the instrumental and the voice, then you're gonna feel that it has different length. and you're going to feel comfortable putting it in different lengths, whatever walk or triples you have under it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. Wonderful.
Cool. Thank you, guys.